Hello friends, this is Supriya. Welcome back to my channel Biology Reader. Today in this video session we will take a brief introduction about enzymes and talk over some general physical and chemical properties of the enzymes. So friends, let's get started. Let us take a quick overview on what are enzymes. We can define enzymes as the biomolecules or biocatalysts that break down substrates into products at a faster rate or increase the rate of biochemical reactions. The term enzyme was first given by Kuhne in 1878. Enzymes are termed the biomolecules because they are naturally produced by the living cells. Then the majority of enzymes are globular proteins that acquire a spherical shape, whereas some enzymes are the RNA molecules that we particularly call ribozymes. The structure of enzymes are much larger than their substrate due to various interlinked polypeptide chains and the presence of specific binding sites. Now these three terms that we could see here, apoenzyme, coenzyme and holoenzyme, are important to study the chemical nature of an enzyme. Apoenzyme is the inactive protein portion of an enzyme. Then coenzyme or cofactors form the inactive non-protein portion of an enzyme. The difference between cofactor and coenzyme is mainly due to the chemical nature. Coenzymes are the organic molecules, whereas cofactors are the inorganic ions, else they perform the same function. The combination of apoenzyme and coenzyme form a complete enzyme or holoenzyme that is catalytically active. Now we will discuss how an enzyme functions as a biocatalyst. Like catalyst, an enzyme also increases the rate of reaction by reducing the activation energy or the transition time between the substrate and product. Then enzymes also regulate reaction specificity like the catalyst by permitting binding of specific substrate to the enzyme specific site called active site to bring product formation. Like catalyst, enzyme only participates in the biochemical reaction without being consumed or altering the equilibrium state. Like biocatalyst, enzymes influence the biochemical reaction by lowering the activation energy and increasing the transition state. Friends, transition state is the high energy state formed between the substrates and products, and this state remains unstable. Whereas activation energy is the minimum energy required for the substrate to transform into the transition state, or in other words we can say that the activation energy is the energy required to convert substrates into desired products. Let us discuss some general properties of enzymes. Enzymes are the three-dimensional proteinaceous organic compounds. Enzymes are highly specific in nature due to the presence of the active site to which substrate specifically interacts to form the product of interest. Some enzymes possess an additional site that is called the allosteric site to which effectors or non-substrate molecules bind and regulate the enzyme activity by either promoting or inhibiting the substrate binding to the enzyme active site. Therefore, the enzymes with an allosteric site are called allosteric enzymes or regulatory enzymes. Enzymes play a significant role in reducing the activation energy for biochemical reactions. The lower the activation energy for a reaction, the faster is the rate of reaction. Then a small amount of enzyme is needed to catalyze a reaction at a faster rate. An enzyme molecule can convert 1000 substrate molecules per second. Enzymes only participate in the biochemical reaction, which means they are not used up in the reaction and they can be recovered or reused. Now coming into the physical properties of enzymes. Enzymes are massive in size due to which the rate of diffusion is low and they generally exist as colloids. Then the enzyme activity strongly depends upon the factors like temperature, pH, concentration of substrate and enzyme. Enzymes show highest activity at an optimum temperature of 37 degrees Celsius and an optimum pH of 7.2. Then low concentration of enzyme and substrate slows down the chemical reaction. Conversely, a higher concentration of enzyme results in faster enzymatic activity as more substrate can bind to the enzyme's active site to form desired products. Here we need to note that when the reaction velocity reaches maximum, then there would not be any change in the reaction rate even after the addition of enzyme and substrate. Enzymes have a high molecular weight as they possess a polypeptide chain of various amino acid sequence. The molecular weight of enzymes can be determined by methods like mass spectrometry, gel filtration, and ultracentrifugation. Enzymes undergo precipitation in acidic and alkaline solution like ethanol, ammonium sulfate, etc. At last, enzyme denaturation is a process in which the high heat above 40 degrees Celsius altering pH, high salt concentration denatures the enzyme by breaking inter and intramolecular non-covalent bonds. The result of enzyme denaturation is the distortion of the enzyme shape and the loss of the enzymatic activity. At last, we will discuss the chemical properties of enzymes. Enzymes have a high catalytic efficiency by which they can transform about 100 to 10,000 substrates per second, and the enzyme catalyzed reaction is 103 to 108 times faster than the uncatalyzed reaction. The enzyme can be regulated allosterically by the binding of effectors or modulators to the allosteric site. The effector molecules regulate the enzyme activity by promoting or inhibiting the binding of substrate to the enzyme active site. Enzymes are reaction specific and they show four kinds of specificity, that are absolute, group, relative, and stereochemical specificities. In absolute specificity, enzyme binds to a single substrate. In group specificity, the enzymes bind to the substrate having specific functional groups. In relative or bond specificity, enzymes react with substrates having a similar bond and structural conformation. And in stereochemical specificity, enzymes form a complex with specific steric or optical isomers, and this kind of reaction has high specificity. Enzymes are sensitive to the temperature above 37.5 degrees Celsius and pH below or above 7.2. The majority of enzymatic reactions are reversible, which means enzymes can catalyze reactions in a forward or reverse direction. However, digestive enzymes catalyze reactions in one way. So friends, this is all for today. To know this topic more in detail, you can visit our official website, that is biologyreader.com. Link is provided in the description box. So friends, if you find this lesson useful, do like, comment, share and subscribe my channel, and don't forget to press the bell icon for more videos.